Good morning, Rayfield. We are going to do a life skill prep today. And good morning, Rayfield. We are going to do a life skill prep today, and it is an exciting one. This came about as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. I took a look at a lot of the different ways to keep mucus, congestion, inflammation away without being diagnosed with the coronavirus. We had some who felt sort of hay fever, and some who felt that if they had asthma in the past, they were feeling a lot more congested than normal. And even I myself started feeling a congestion, and I went to the doctor, and he says, no, it's just hay fever. There's different types of things going on in the environment. So maybe that's what you're feeling, but you certainly don't have the virus. So of course you're skeptical, and you feel like, well, if I don't have the virus, why do I feel like this? And I know we all laugh about things like that, but it's not a laughing matter. So I started to look into ways that if I had some type of hay fever or congestion or mucus on my chest, my sinus area, how could I handle that? And so I looked into some home remedies, and this is what I found that worked for me. I also talked to my doctor about it. I talked to my pharmacist about it. And I tried these remedies, and it really, really works. So let me show you what I found and that I like. I'm not a soda drinker. I don't like drinking soda. I don't like drinking my calories. So, if I'm going to eat, I really want to eat. And I want to eat good food, but I don't want to drink it and use wasted calories, which is my opinion. So I'm usually drinking water, or I'm drinking some type of 100% fruit juice. And that can sometimes be a little bit boring. I also like seltzer water because it's sort of like a soda, but it's not a soda, and you're still drinking water. So in the pantry every week, of course, our fabulous Rayfield pantry, we get a lot of fruits and vegetables. So in the pantry, we're always getting lemons and limes. And so I collect them. I collect my lemons and my limes. And I started a long time ago just drinking lemon water because everybody says that it helps with weight loss. Well, then I also found in doing this research that it helps with inflammation. So I kind of picked it apart, and I started using it to see how it made me feel. So on a weekly basis, I came up with a sort of a concoction, and that's it. And in there are a lot of things. It's lemon or lime, it's turmeric and ginger, a little bit of mint. So I bought turmeric, and I chopped that up. I'm going to show you how we did that. And I buy a little bit of ginger every week. I buy it every week. And sometimes I put just regular mint in it, so that it has that minty flavor. I'm the type of person that I like mint. I like mint tea, I like peppermint, I like peppermint oil to put on your temples to make you calm down. I like that calm feeling that mint gives you, so I like to add a little bit of mint to mine. And that's why you see that I have a few leaves in my tea. And then I found in reading and doing the research about inflammation that if you add a little bit of honey to your lemon and ginger, that it does the soothing and the coating that takes away that inflammation. So you can add some honey. And last but not least, as the months progressed over a period of time, and we started to listen more and more about what the coronavirus does, I learned that adding cayenne pepper to this drink really reduces the inflammation. And I thought, wow, oh my goodness, I don't like cayenne pepper. I don't like anything hot. A lot of people like spicy foods. Not me. I want to taste the food. I don't want to taste the spice. So I was thinking, for me, this might not be the thing for me. But it's not about taste. It was about helping with hay fever, inflammation, mucus. So I said, okay, I'll give it a try. All right, so let's get started. The first thing you do, of course, is get your chopping board and start on your lemons. You saw that I washed my lemons. Okay. And so I began chopping them. And I don't use any type of order to how I cut my lemons. I just cut them. I just slice them up. Sometimes I make slices as if you're just making tea or like a lemonade type thing. So think of it that way, that you're making a lemonade, because actually that's what you are doing. You are making a lemonade and you're adding all these other ingredients to it that help with inflammation and mucus. Okay, so as I do that, I'm going to drop them in my pot over here and show you that I started boiling my water. So I'm going to drop them in my pot as I cut them. And I'm going to keep cutting. Sometimes I just cut them in fours and get it over with. Put those in there. All right. And so then I use the turmeric. The turmeric is kind of different. You know, it's kind of like a little strange to cut. See what I mean? It has different odd type shapes to it. So I have about 3 or 4 of them here. Almost looks like a carrot, right? And so you kind of chop them up. I'll put my container there and kind of chop them up. Oh, maybe that's not the best way to do it. Let's actually chop it. I did wash them prior to this, but I'll rinse them again before I put them in the pot. Alright, so you can see, I'm going to chop them up. It almost looks like a carrot, right? Put those in there. And then I have my mint. Remember I said that I like peppermint. That's just my preference. So I'm going to put a few pieces of mint in there. I'll break it up a little bit. Like that. Put that in there. And then last but not, ooh, that smells so good. Smells great. The mint smells so great. And last but not least is the ginger. And that's kind of a task too, because ginger is oddly shaped. You don't know, how the shapes are going to be when you take them out of your packaging. Big shapes. that too. It's a piece of my turmeric. Gotta remember all these names: turmeric, ginger, lemon, lime. Kind of safe. I like to keep my knife low, keep my hand on it, and make sure I don't harm myself. Kind of a safety type thing. So there, I cut my ginger. Okay. And so now I'm going to put that in the pot as well. Clean off my knife a little bit. Put it back in the holder. I'm going to use it again, so while I'm not using it, I like to put it away and make sure that it's safe. And I can clean this up a little bit, throw all this stuff away while I'm waiting for my pot to boil. Okay, so this is the beginning of the process while I'm waiting for the pot to boil. Before I chopped up all the lemons, I did wash them really good in the sink. As you know, lemons grow and they use pesticides on them. So you want to make sure that you wash them really well before you slice them and put them in the pot. And then, okay, here we come. They're all in the pot and they're starting to boil. And I let them boil for at least 10 or 15 minutes. As you can see, I did put the mint in there. I did put the lemons, the limes. I sliced them really good. You saw me do that. And now the pot is boiling. So I'm going to let it boil for a few minutes, at least 10 or 15 minutes, to try to get all of the great juices out of the turmeric, the ginger, the lemons, and the mint. So then I'm going to put the lemons after they cool down. I'm going to put them in a container because this is a cold drink. It's not a hot drink. So I'm going to put them in a container. But first, as you can see here, I'm covering them with a piece of tin foil after they finish boiling so that they can just sit on the oven and cool. And that's it. And in there are a lot of things. It's lemon or lime. It's turmeric. So here is the garlic paste that I put in after the turmeric, the lemon, the limes, and the mints. Everything kind of there together, and you saw it boil. And now it's cooling, and we put it in the container so that it will be cold, and we just drink it as a cold drink from the refrigerator. And this type of drink is healthy for you. It fights inflammation. During the pandemic, we talk a lot about our mucus in our chests and feeling those cold feelings. This is the type of drink that's a healthy drink that helps you fight all types of sickness. I call it my healthy drink. Have a great day.